This McElhaney Company pepper sauce brand of Tabasco next to my arm while I sit here alone in the corner cafe is reminding me of you. My mouth is craving just another one of your pepper sauce kisses. My tongue misses you too. My teeth long for the clatter of your teeth when by mistake a burning hot desire supersedes and overtakes. This McElhaney Company pepper sauce brand of Tabasco next to my arm while I sit here alone in the corner cafe is reminding me of you. Its spicy red passionate color and its powerful pungency perplexing combo of interesting ingredients, its odor and hue. My McElhaney Company pepper sauce, spicy little hot spot, I'm sure missing you a full lot. Well, here comes my hot little Tabasco sauce lover walking right in the door with Laverne. What a burn!
I found a guy here. He works here. His name is not Otis. I know we like the name Otis, but...
Is he single?
He's single.
Does he like 87-year-olds?
He loves 87-year-olds.
But wait, is he a Christian?
He's Christian. He's a little younger than you, but that's okay. And he's a little hairy.
Harry?
Hairy, a little.
Is his name Harry?
Yes, ma'am.
Tim, the one that would go with that.
Oh, Tim. Okay, thank
Get
you.
one of your mom so she can marry him.
Oh, well, Mom, do you want to marry him?
No, he's too young.
She's got men on her brain because she's trying to find a husband.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
And we're looking for a man named Otis. Do you know anybody?
I do not know anybody named Otis, but we
But
should.
he has to be Christian Otis.
Okay, we can put you on Bumble. That'd be fun.
What's that, Marlene?
It's an
It's a
app.
dating site.
You know, you swipe right,
It's
swipe
kinda like
left.
that.
That's
You look
too
for.
dangerous for an old woman.
Is it? Okay. So we could. Well, we could put whatever age you want on there.
She just...
It's a dating website for over 50. You know,
Yes.
the over 50 crowd. It's called Our Time.
Our Time. Yes.
I told her they need a dating site for those in the over 80 crowd called Out of Time.
Get it done now.
Get her done.
That's good, Paul.
That's a good joke.
That is. I
Okay,
like
so
that.
say the number one song you're playing now.
Probably Treat You Better by Shawn Mendes.
Who's Shawn Mendes?
He's just a pop star.
Is he as good as the Carpenters? Billy Joel?
I mean, nobody beats Billy Joel ever, right? So Elton John, all those guys.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Okay, what decade had the best music of all time?
60.
See, okay, this is a mean question.
1940.
This is a mean question. Yeah.
1965 was the best year ever.
Okay, but see, look, you had
All the mamas and papas songs.
all of
Come on
that,
now.
all of that in the '60s. You had all of that, but then the entire music world changed again. You know, the '60s changed the music
They
world.
did.
Absolutely.
What album changed the world? Do you remember? In the 60s music.
I want to hold
I'm
your
going to give you,
hand.
this is trivia for you.
I would.
If you talk to the Beatles, if you talk to the Byrds, Buffalo Springfield, any of those bands, guess what album changed their way of music? Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys.
Are you serious? Wow.
The Beatles listened to that album 12 times, and then they came out with Sgt. Pepper Lonely Heart Club.
Oh my goodness. With
I'm sure was
Brian.
11 times.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my fantastic next door neighbor, Clint Redwine.
Hi.
Great last name.
Yes.
And this is Patty, my friend from Minnesota. And her dad was a DJ, and he is a DJ. A famous local national DJ.
She knows Vince, and she's Norwegian
Okay,
like me.
Clint, I want some really funny, good DJ stories.
When I was working in radio in California, I got to do a thing with the Chronicles of Narnia for the 100th anniversary of C.S. Lewis's birth. Okay, and I got to do it with Douglas Gresham, which I don't know if you know who Douglas Gresham is, but Douglas Gresham is C.S. Lewis's stepson. He is the son of Joy Gresham.
Oh.
Okay, now
Joy, his wife.
Joy,
that
his wife.
Deborah Winger played in the movie.
yes, that Deborah Winger played, exactly. Yeah, so I got to interview Douglas Gresham about C.S. Lewis. Now, this is fascinating already, just because this is a guy who lived in the same house, okay? And you also have his mom, who was a fantastic writer in her own, in her own life. And then where they were at the same college, teaching at the same college as J.R.R. Tolkien.
In England.
Yes. So now this is where this gets really cool.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that thought. Look what I just saw. That's what the opening song of this show is about. What are the odds?
The Tabasco company?
No, just the Tabasco. You'll see.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so now, international.
The IHOP. Oh, that's why. That's why. No, I tried to buy a pancake at the Waffle House. They said, no, you can't have a pancake.
This is the cool part. Okay, so now you got this man who's talking about when he was a little kid, growing up in England at university with C.S. Lewis, his stepdad, Joy Gresham, his mom, and J.R.R. Tolkien, their best friend. Okay, and Tolkien would come over to their house, and the three of them, Tolkien, Lewis, and Gresham, would play Scrabble together. Okay, now,
Marlene, when you're 87, you can't be that picky, okay? Now, close to death is okay, all right?
Not for me.
Okay. Okay.
How old of a man do you want?
I don't care.
What
Just so he's in good health and sprightly.
Christian.
And a Christian.
this is fun just in its own right because they know every word in the English language, right? But C.S. Lewis creates all sorts of languages.
Look this way.
But C.S. Lewis creates all sorts of languages, okay? J.R.R. Tolkien creates all sorts of languages.
So what are the rules with Scrabble?
The rules were you can play any language you want to play. So they're putting down elfish words and things like this, and stuff from C.S. Lewis's Space Trilogy. This stuff that you would never think.
But that's cheating because I could make up my own elf language too.
But here's the deal. I asked him this. I said, well, what are you? You're just cheating, you know? And they said, nope. You had to be able to prove that was an actual word in your actual language through the grammatical stuff. And so they would have these arguments and things like that all the time over this Scrabble game. Gosh, can you believe that? Tolkien, Lewis, and Gresham playing Scrabble together.
Three degrees of separation. You met Doug, and 2 degrees. You met C.S. Lewis because you met Doug.
Yes, that's awesome. And Kevin Bacon's in there somewhere.
So if you touched Doug's hand and he touched C.S. Lewis, you've actually kind of touched C.S. Lewis. Woohoo!
Hi, Brianna.
Hi.
Hey, is there any chance I could order a pancake?
Sure. I'm joking. No.
Yeah, what?
We don't sell pancakes.
Why don't you sell
It's
pancakes?
Waffle House.
But in our
Aren't they made
defense,
with the same, batter?
yeah, I mean, really all it is a waffle's a pancake with abs.
A what?
A waffle's just a pancake with abs.
With abs?
That's right.
I want to know.
Yes.
I want to know how you became a Christian.
How did I become a Christian? Okay, I grew up going to church. I grew up in Texas, small town Texas, where everybody goes to church twice on Sundays and once on Wednesdays. And if you don't, people call you and ask you why you weren't there.
Yeah.
You know,
We're in Texas. What town?
in a town just outside of Lubbock, so in West
Lubbock.
Texas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So and then so I just sort of I grew up with it, knowing all of it and everything, and it took, but it wasn't really in my heart. You know, it was more like. You know how they talk about, you know, your parents' faith versus your faith.
Right.
That's where I was with it. But then I went to college, and while I was in college, I met this really cool girl, and we became really good friends. And she had something that I didn't have, and I couldn't quite figure it out because, you know, I knew we were both Christians, but her Christianity felt different than mine. You know, it felt more like love and giving and personal, versus, you know, rules and things like that. And so I just started, you know, reading and getting into that and talking with her and with other people and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, just one day, it just kind of clicked for me. I was like, I get this now. I get it. I really get this. You know, this is a real relationship that I have, and this is not. It's not me just trying to please God and please people. I think that this is He loves me, and He wants the best for me. You know. And I went on to marry that girl, and we've been married for 25 years now, so that's awesome. So,
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
love that story.
aw, thank you.
What I wanted to tell the world is how fantastic your children are.
Oh,
Zach is at my Starbucks.
yes, he is.
All your kids are hardworking, kind, polite. You adopted 2 Chinese girls
That are just
with
the light of
special
our
needs.
lives. Yes.
And your other son started his own company called,
Spring Hill Mobile Mechanics. Yeah.
and he's married and he's young and there's such good work ethic. They're so polite and sweet.
And his wife works at your Starbucks too.
Yes, and she has a British or Australian accent.
British, yes. And while we were in China getting Johanna, we were like, you know what? We need to come back and do this again, because there are so many children that need a forever family, and we've got room, we've got the ability. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. You know, she's had a lot of heart surgeries and things like that we've gone through, and now she's at the age where we can go through all of the cleft palate surgeries and things like that. So hopefully she will be able to start making those consonant sounds that she can't make, and she'll be able to talk. So, yeah.
It's amazing.
Action.
Marlene,
What?
I forgot.